Just stop worrying.
Okay.
It's like somebody yelling, relax.
Yeah.
You don't ever relax when someone says relax. Disney Plus cracks down on password sharing. They have launched a new paid sharing program to help crack down on password sharing. This means you can officially no longer share your Disney Plus account with someone outside of your household unless you pay extra. Do you have Disney Plus, Lunchbox?
Yeah.
Is it yours?
No.
So it'll be cut then. What YouTube TV does, which I have, if you log in from somewhere else, it goes, are you traveling? Do you live here? And you have to push one of them. And if you're traveling, you can only travel for a certain amount of time before it goes, this is not the person we think it is. And it shuts it down. Like, they kind of have a grip on how to make sure people aren't stealing it.
Yeah, I think Hulu has like 6 times you can do that, and that's it.
So you can add an extra member to your Disney Plus Basic for $6.99 a month. But, yeah, they will automatically detect and establish your household based on your subscription activity, which they should, right? Yeah. This is
getting insane.
America is a capitalist country. And what they're doing is providing a service that costs them money, so the people that are using it should have to pay the money for it.
Right.
That is from Deadline. New photos show a UFO hovering over Canada before it was shot down by a U.S. fighter jet.
Whoa.
And they have pictures of the little men in there that come out. Hello, I am your alien.
What was it?
Well, if it was a UFO, by the way, can be anything. It doesn't have to be an alien spaceship. And the images are very grainy. They're very blurry. 40,000 feet. February 2023, which now they're just releasing. They've put it out. The U.S. F-22 shot the object, which was first tracked flying over Alaska 8 days earlier. Officials in U.S. and Canada began tracking it. It feels to me like it's some sort of Russian spy
thing,
because it wasn't a balloon. It looked like if there was it looks like a C or like a circle that's all the way, but you cut out a part of it and it just has a C left in it. That's what it looks like flying over. So the airborne object previously described as a small metallic balloon with a tethered payload was spotted, so they shot it. And now they're saying, some people think it's Chinese, maybe not Russian.
Okay.
But not aliens. But they shot that sucker down. If it had been like a real alien, like something from the future or either from another dimension or another planet, we wouldn't have shot it down. Our technology wouldn't match theirs.
But if you shoot it down, can't you go see where it landed and see what it is?
Yeah,
I think they probably did that, but they're not sharing. But they're purposely not saying anything else about it.
Okay.
And why do you think aliens are so much smarter than we are?
Because
I think to get here, alien's a weird word, right? But yes, we'll use that. I think to get here, they'd have to have some kind of technology that we don't have because we haven't been able to get to them.
That's a good point.
So that would be why. And the theories are it's us in the future, not us specifically, but humans in the future coming back.
What theory?
Oh, my God.
Many.
Oh, my gosh.
You're crazy.
We also have no idea what's in the ocean. We have no idea. There's only 12% of the ocean that we even understand. It's mapped. So, but space.
So if we go down in the ocean, they're in the ocean, we have gotten to them.
But we don't.
You think they're deeper?
I don't know. I don't know how much water they can take on.
So maybe they are like, hey, they're here with us.
They may not even live in the ocean. They just may use that as a way.
You guys sound like bozos, right?
Yeah.
Like, I really worry about the people you're hanging out with.
Thinking about it.
I don't hang out with anybody. That's why. Nobody talks
That's
to this
a problem.
Yeah. A glass of warm milk helps you sleep, right?
Oh, no.
No, that's a total myth. Warm milk, by the way.
Who drinks warm milk? Oh.
There's not much scientific evidence that a glass of warm milk will improve your sleep at all. Milk does contain the tryptophan, which is what they have in turkeys at Thanksgiving. But they're like, not really enough. That's just an old grandma tale, old wives' tale. That's from Prevention Magazine. And then puppy love at first sight. You can feel a love at first sight with your pets when you first lay eyes on them. I think if you just like animals, if you like puppies, you're like, oh, that's cute. In fact, a study of more than 1,000 owners, dogs and humans, they had an instant connection with their pet.
Yeah.
Instant connection, like, oh, look at that really cute animal.
I have it with my cat, too.
Honest Kitchen Survey, that's a pet food company that had that. There you go. I do want to do one other one. It reminds me of Morgan. So, if there's any paranormal activity on your Ring device, meaning your Ring camera, you can win $100,000.
What?
Yeah, so Morgan came in once and was like, you thought maybe it was an orb, like either a spirit or an alien, we don't know.
Bunch of floating orbs.
It looked like condensation dripping from the lens.
With like light.
But there was no rain.
But
dew.
Hot can be.
I'm just saying, there's no rain.
Well, so where do you submit it?
The contest open only to Americans that are at least 18 years old. So far, all checks out for you, Morgan. Submit the most compelling paranormal activity captured by your Ring device. Only the first 5,000 entries received through November 1st will be considered. Morgan has a ghost on her Ring camera. She brought it in.
I mean, we can also fake this, right?
Well, not now.
No.
Now we just put this on a national show, so we can't anymore.
Oh, dang.
Do that.
Shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you should have said that.
Yeah, send that on in. All right, there's your news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
We premiered this song earlier. It's from Brad Paisley. Truck Still Works. By the way, Lunchbox went to Thunder Down Under. We'll talk about that coming up.
The Bobby Bones Show.
Next, Lunchbox went to Thunder Down Under last night. That's the all-male review show where they dance around in their underwear. He went thunder. Thunder. We'll hear how it went.
I'll give you a hint. They played that song.
They did play the song?
That's awesome.
Thunder. Na, 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 na. All right, next. We're going to talk about Lunchbox going to Thunder Down Under last night, which is the male review show. They're in their underwear, right, Morgan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they're all dancing in their underwear. So what Lunchbox wanted to make it about is him trying to set her up with one of the guys. I don't want to make it about that because it's not about that.
But I did.
Because that's what he brings in. He goes, let's talk about how I tried to set her up with one. That's not the point of this segment. We can do that on the post show maybe, but we will not do that in this segment. So before the show, they give the rules for the show.
Yeah,
you know it's about to get crazy if they're giving rules before a show.
You're sitting in the audience and they have something come over the loudspeaker to let you know how you're supposed to behave.
What's the crowd like around you?
It's all women. I mean, there were like 3 dudes.
And were they there to enjoy the show like you, or they there with their women?
No, they were there to enjoy the show.
Like you.
No,
okay, play that, Ray.
We ask that you keep your feet on the floor at all times. Standing on chairs, riding on other audience members' shoulders, or going on.
So they said keep your feet on the floor and stay in the chairs because there are people throwing themselves?
Yeah, oh yeah, and it gets worse.
It's hard to hear a little bit.
Yeah, it tells them no biting.
No way.
Yeah. Stay without invitation will result in immediate removal from the show. Lastly, please be aware that there will be audience interaction during the show. Scratching, biting, grabbing, or other aggressive acts.
Scratching, biting, or grabbing.
Or grabbing will not be tolerated. That tells you.
This is basically like a strip show.
No,
it's a strip, right?
It tells you women don't know how to behave. You guys all say men are animals when we go to the strip club. Like women go bananas.
Okay.
I mean, they start a countdown like the minute before, and the women are just.
Morgan, was it crazy?
Yeah.
Well, the women were
Everybody
going bananas.
was going very excited to have
hooting and
this start.
hollering, and they haven't even seen anything
What'd you
yet.
wear last night?
I just wore jeans and a button-up shirt because it was supposed to be it's a cocktail attire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
No, that's what it said in the email.
Okay, I got you.
So you look nice, and you tuck your shirt in.
I didn't tuck my shirt in.
No.
He wouldn't do that.
Well, I didn't know.
He needed to be ready to go.
Oh, there's no ready to go.
Did you?
Untucked.
Did you think you'd loosen your jaws in case you
No.
You wanted to bite?
No, there was no loosening the jaws. This was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing?
What happened when you got there?
Well, I got there and they had us on a list.
Nice.
And we go in a room and there's free cocktails and had a couple cocktails.
So you getting drinks?
Yep. And they're like, oh, let's go meet the guys. I'm like,
so this is like a special meet and greet.
And I'm like, we don't really have to. Like, no, come on. You want to meet the guys.
And Morgan went with you.
Yep. And so I went up into the room, the stage, and they had the big backdrop of the thunder from down under. And here come all the dudes. And here, let's take a picture.
Were they wearing clothes?
Yes.
Oh, they were. Morgan, were they wearing clothes at first?
Yeah, they all had jeans and a black tank top on to start.
Oh, that's nice.
Were the guys super in shape?
Oh, yeah, all of them.
Dang, that's awesome. Wish I was in shape like that. I just get jealous when I see them. So you take pictures with them?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, mate, we got it in for you tonight. Mate, you're going to have so much fun, mate. And I'm like, okay.
Were they really Australian or were they faking the accent?
No,
they were all Australian. I mean, at least they sounded like it.
No, they were 100% Australian.
And they knew you were coming and why?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, mate, you're going to have so much fun, mate. I hear you're sitting in the front row. And I'm like, I am.
You were sitting in the front row? I didn't know that.
No, I didn't either. And that's when they broke
That's
it to
the
me.
biting aisle.
Yeah.
I was like, I am? And they're like, yeah, we got you a good seat right up front. So then I'm like, all right, whatever. So then we go back to have cocktails, and then they come down.
Will you stop saying cocktails? You can say that on the podcast, but don't do it on this part. Just
say drinks.
Yes, because you know what you're doing. Go ahead.
And so we go back there, and then the guys come in and start mingling with everybody.
Do they have their clothes on still?
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Take your clothes off.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
So I sat in the corner with Morgan trying to avoid them.
Were you awkward?
No, I wasn't awkward.
Was he awkward?
Oh, he was so uncomfortable the whole time. Just like a very sad puppy got dragged somewhere it did not want to be is what he looked like.
Who were the other people in this meet and greet?
I don't know.
There was only the meet and greet. It was just like us and some reporter from the Tennessean. That was it.
Wow. Private show. Okay, so you go to your seats.
Yep.
And then they start playing music. What's the first song they come out to?
I have no idea.
Morgan, do you know?
I can look at my video.
What's the intro like? Like, do they come out and they just in jeans? They have clothes on? Do they rip their clothes off?
They have all their clothes on, and they do a few dances.
With clothes on?
Yeah.
Building it up.
Getting it all ready. And he's like, oh, this is like so you think you can dance.
Yeah, I was like, this is fine.
So it's a dance show, you think?
Yeah, like it's a dance show.
Yeah.
And then as the song goes on, they start doing different moves, and they start
like grinding and stuff.
Oh, they're grinding. They're humping the air.
Yeah.
And they start pulling their shirts up, and I'm like, oh no, we're getting to it. And then shirts come off. It's like, all right, this is enough. And then the pants come off.
Oh.
And that is when it's awkward.
But
So
what
is-
are they wearing under the pants?
Like Speedo?
Oh, some were Speedos. Some were, what do they call them?
Thongs?
Briefs.
Boxer briefs?
Yeah, like
No, there was
super
no-
short.
There was no thong, Amy.
but they had something on.
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
something
yeah.
on.
And do they go into the crowd?
Oh, they went in the crowd.
And do people touch them?
Yep.
Yes.
I thought they said no touching.
No
No,
grabbing.
no grabbing, no biting, and no.
Grabbing and touching feels the same. But okay, but you
Uh.
can touch them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you touch any of them?
No.
Did any of them come to you?
Yep.
They did?
Did
Yep.
they touch you?
Yep.
They touched
So Thunder Down Under touched you? They did like a little scene around you or something?
Like one guy, I don't know if he put his head on my shoulder, so I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
His
I
head
don't
on
know.
your shoulder? That's nothing.
How do you not know?
Sometimes you block out
Because
trauma.
no, Lunchbox, this is what he looked like the whole time. He was just sitting like this, like looking ahead, not
Stiff.
looking in any direction, just like
Oh.
Did
And then-
any of the other people that were at the venue watching the show know you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One girl came to me. She's all hammered. She said, "I don't think you want to be here, Lunchbox." And I was like, "No, I don't. No, I don't." She's like, "I can't believe you're here. What are you doing here?" She's like, "Oh, Bobby made you. That's right. Bobby
No,
made
you lost a bet, for the record.
And then, I mean, how do I explain it? Like
Morgan,
they-
will you explain what he's trying to say? Because
yeah. What are you trying to talk
I'm
about?
just saying, like, there was times when
Okay, they would come out into the crowd and like they would touch him and like just caress him a little bit as they
Nice.
walked by.
Okay.
And then he'd like take their sweat
he'd
and
wipe
rub
it off.
on
He'd
me.
wipe the caress off.
Ew, they
Yes.
were sweating on him?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
see,
they were
that's what I'm
dancing.
saying.
They
But
were
like
like
baby oil
Yeesh.
too, right?
yeah, a
And
mixture of
sweat,
things.
Yeah.
And they were at this point when they would come out into the crowd, they only had their briefs or their
or
speedos
their or
on.
their Speedo, yeah.
There was one speedo that Lunchbox was very offended by when it happened.
Offended.
Yeah.
Let's just say
You can say it in the podcast.
So,
Okay.
but there was at one point when they came out into the crowd and Lunchbox is sitting there and the guys are like, "Who wants to dance?" And I just start pointing at him. I was like, "This guy."
You're like the person who
This
says, it's
guy.
her birthday, it's her birthday.
Yeah.
Do that with him.
Yeah, and so he came over and they did a little two-step and the guy was in his Speedo the whole time. And
You have a
Lunchbox-
video of that?
Oh yeah, I do. And he twirls Lunchbox around and Lunchbox the whole time is just like, "Oh my gosh, what is happening?"
So you're up dancing with them.
there is some. He was like 6'7". He was all sweaty and gross, and he is making me dance with him in front of. I mean, it was like
Did it kind of ignite new feelings you've never had?
no, it didn't
I
ignite
mean, he's-
anything.
He's like he's 6'7".
Yeah.
No, they said
Sweaty.
that in the intro before he came out. He's like, "Get ready for 6'7" of I don't know what Viking warrior."
What was the best part of the night, Morgan?
What do you
At
want, like a
Thunder Down
Viking
Under?
warrior?
Honestly, I laughed the entire time just watching Lunchbox experience this. Like, I cannot. It was like if you were sitting in a room with like your parents or your in-laws and you're watching a movie and there's a whole bunch of, intimate scenes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
awkward.
exactly what it felt like for me. And this whole time, he just felt he was so stiff and he couldn't wait.
You
He-
mean how he set up?
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
mean, just like stiff, like as a cardboard. And he tried to escape multiple times, like at the beginning of the night, as we're in line. At one point, he's like, "I really have to go to the bathroom." I was like, "You can't go to the bathroom because I know you're gonna leave."
Escape. Yeah. So how did it end? Did he stay for the whole show?
He stayed for the whole show. I do think they were gonna do something else with him, like bring him on stage, but he was so uncomfortable the whole time that they're like, "We can't bring this guy up. He would be miserable. Like he's not even gonna be a fun part of the show because he looks like he's having the worst time of his life."
I mean, let me tell you, those women in there, they're crazy and they get catty because one girl got pulled up on stage twice.
And everybody got mad.
Yeah.
She's already been up there once.
Oh, my
She's already been
God.
up there once. And I mean, I thought they were going to charge the stage. And I was like, women, relax a little bit. Like they were going bananas.
How long was the show?
Hour and a half.
He knows
Stopwatch?
exactly.
No. I asked them beforehand.
Treasured every minute?
Nope, didn't treasure every minute.
He asked me like every 10 minutes, how much longer do we have?
Yeah.
How much longer?
Did it seem like it was going a little too long?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
you.
It felt like it was going forever.
And did they do anything else? Like, were they doing like themes?
Oh yeah, they did
Yeah.
themes like they did cop theme, they did
Oh.
military theme, they did
Village people.
They did like Viking
Viking.
warrior.
Viking Warriors.
SWAT team.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Was the crowd pretty wild?
Oh, they were so
Just
wild.
Rabid women.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was girls' night out. Everybody was having a great time.
No, there was one dude that sat next to us that was there for enjoyment. He started dancing on me. I was like, no, what are we doing?
That was also funny.
Like,
He saw that you were very uncomfortable and
he
let you
started-
have it.
He started
Yeah.
trying to dance on me. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I like it.
But I
Okay.
did wear my wedding ring to let him know I was married.
But you never wear your wedding
I
ring.
know.
This
but
time he did.
I want to make
You
sure.
thought they
That
would
was
think
important.
that you were attractive?
Yep.
Were the guys really good looking?
Yeah, they were.
When I see the billboards. I'm always so jealous.
Yeah, they're good-looking dudes.
Their faces are chiseled. Their abs are chiseled.
I didn't know they were all Australian. Though.
6'7",
That's cool.
well, from Thunder Down Under.
Yeah, I just thought that was the
Thunder
name.
from Down Under.
Well, yes, I agree
Thunder
with
from Down
Eddie.
Under, yeah,
Like,
thank you.
I didn't know if some of them just faked
I thought
the
they
accent.
Me too.
Right.
Well, Eddie, I mean, they'll be here for 3 years, so you can go check
3
them out.
years. I
Yeah.
thought they were here for like 2 days.
No, they
I thought
signed
that's
a-
why you had to miss your soccer game.
That's exactly what I said.
Justice for Lunchbox is what I said.
Thank you. They signed a 3-year residency.
Wow.
For
so
all the, surely not every night.
They do it on the weekends for right now, but I think the plan is to do more.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing
You
more.
should be part of the show.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh my god.
You already know their moves.
Listen, he did at the end take off his shirt.
Of course he did.
Who, Lunchbox did?
He was trying to hold it back the whole time, I bet.
he loves to do
No,
that.
I didn't.
That's why I was untucked. Ready to go.
No.
Hey, I bet that's not why, but we'll move on.
No. It was so awkward.
We'll talk about more of it
I mean,
a little
'cause-
freer in the podcast. You can actually get in trouble on the broadcast talking about certain things because this is a bit regulated.
Sure.
But on the podcast, we can say whatever we want.
Can I just tell you,
Yes.
the very awkward part is we're in the front row. So when they go up and they do their rip away pants or whatever, which is like every song, then they sort of hop to the front of the stage and and it's like, all right.
Like they're like hopping.
Yeah,
like,
humping,
as they're-
hopping,
yeah.
and it's like I'm in the front row,
It
and
gets
I'm
close.
The Speedos were right in Lunchbox's face.
Yeah.
Put it that
Oh,
way.
wow.
like,
I have some other questions I'm going to ask you. If you guys go and search for the Bobby Bone Show podcast, because we're live right now. It's 29 after whatever hour you're listening to us on. So we're live right now. And we will do more on the podcast as soon as the show is over. But I have some questions that I want to ask you that I can't ask you right now. Okay?
oh, women. I mean, women are crazy.
Gotcha.
That's what I took away from that.
Got it. That's what you took away.
Yeah, like they climbing up, trying to climb over seats to get up there and touch them.
Morgan, was it pretty bizarre even? Did it
I
get
don't know
point?
that there was any climbing overseas, but they were rowdy.
Oh, whenever they
But
come in the
they
They
crowd.
have
also-
to give rules.
They
like,
encourage you
don't
to be.
bite.
No biting.
I mean,
Somebody's done that.
there's an MC throughout the whole thing, and he's sitting there being like, he's making you get excited. Like he's he's saying things that are like,
He's riling you up.
yes, he's
Got it.
wanting them
but
to
the
be
women
interactive.
didn't need any riled up because they were. I mean,
Okay.
whenever they'd come in the crowd, they climbing over each other trying to get to those dudes. I mean, it was like, all right.
Hey, Scuba, he did one night, supposed to do two,
Yes, yeah.
but I'm okay with letting him off the second night.
Oh,
if
really?
He did the meet and greet, because that wasn't part of the bit.
It kind of was like a twofer, yeah.
Because we never said you have to go to the special meet and greet, and he did all of that.
Well, why don't you ask him? He may want to
you
go
want
back.
to go again tonight?
No, no,
What are his thoughts?
no.
I'm okay with letting him
No.
out of tonight because he
No.
did extra last night. And I feel like I misled him a bit then, too. I thought I was only here for a few nights because we definitely could have made him not miss his soccer game.
That's true, yeah. It's
Two
a very
soccer
important
games.
game, yeah.
Yeah, so that.
And my team lost both games.
I mean, but your team. Oh, come on, no.
But
So-
you won, man.
Yeah,
but
you
you
Yeah.
won in life. You know who you really are.
You're the
I didn't
winner.
win. I didn't win.
So I am going to free you from going tonight.
Thank
so
you.
nice of you.
Okay.
They even said see you tomorrow night.
Well, if you want to go.
No, no, no,
If
no,
you're going to
no.
disappoint them. I
No,
don't-
no,
Yeah.
no. It's okay. I'll
Hey, guess who's here? Come on in, guys.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
kidding.
no, no,
All right.
no.
More on the podcast. Search for the Bobby Bones Show. We'll come back. So the old do re mi fa sol la ti do, like that is what do you call that? The chart.
I don't know the scale.
The
Singing scale.
Yeah. So forever. So on TikTok now there's a filter, and you can sing, and if you sing it exactly right in a certain key, it takes you to the next one. So if you do exactly right, boom. So this is me. Do you have me doing it, Ray? Do Charlie Puth first because he does it right. Go ahead. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that's extremely high. Now, normally I would start at do or do, and I'm not a singer. But I do comedy music, so I can get by. So I did it, and I'm on, and I'm going, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da. And it takes me a while, and I can't get me to go through. Me, I'm struggling. I'm fighting it. Like, here's some of me trying to find it. Okay, here we go. Do, re, mi. Oh, crap. So I'm fighting it. It's on my Instagram. So I thought I would give you guys a shot to see if you could hit this. Okay? Lunchbox, I'd like for you to try it first. Here's Charlie Puth doing it again.
Yeah, let me hear.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Try to do it in like your key though, meaning you wouldn't do it that
what does that
high
mean?
naturally, and neither would I. I would go.
Oh.
Do,
Okay,
re,
gotcha.
mi.
I see what you're saying.
Go.
I was trying to do Charlie Puth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Better than I thought it would
Not
be.
bad.
Try to keep going up though. Some.
Oh,
you'll
I didn't go up?
Some you didn't. Some you stayed or you went back down. Try to make it higher each time.
Okay. Do, re, mi, fa, sol,
Oh, that went real high.
la, ti, do.
Okay. You did better than I thought you would.
Bam!
Eddie can actually sing.
I mean, I saw your video and I tried it myself, and it's not easy because that app
high.
or whatever, it's high. You can't do it like do re or else we'd nail it.
No, I wouldn't. My wife nailed it first thing. She was like, "Oh, I can do it." And she's like, "Do, re, mi." Every ball went
She
through.
did?
Yeah,
Wow.
she doesn't sing,
Dang.
but she can. It's weird. Eddie, do it.
I could not hit that high one though. So let's see. Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
That's
good.
pretty good. Amy, you want to give it a run?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
That's A plus.
Great job.
Oh, thanks.
Amy.
Great job. Wow.
We used to do that in choir a lot, except for we would go do.
I'm impressed.
Do, re, do.
Abby.
Re, mi.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
singer, the singer.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Abby, the singer. I think I heard you doing it this morning.
I did?
Did you watch? Yeah, were you doing
No.
it? In this, you weren't. You
No,
just do
I
it
think we're-
naturally.
No, they were playing it.
Go ahead.
He was
Okay,
playing it.
go ahead, Abby.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Great.
Pretty good.
That's perfect.
That's great.
I don't know.
That's great.
Oh, okay.
You can watch
that
me.
app looked hard because I watched yours. I was like, it kept going down and up and down.
I was trying to
don't
be
know.
like, duh.
And if you take a breath, the ball falls.
Yes.
That's the hard part.
And you have to start over. Duh. It's on my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, if you want to see it. And now it's a lot. I saw like
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry doing it,
Funny.
and it's really cool to see people who can nail it though, because that's just high.
It's very high.
That's high. Morgan, you want to give it a shot? You thought you'd move and be a country singer
boy.
one day.
Yeah, come on,
Oh,
Morgan.
You don't want to do it?
I don't know if I can. Okay.
Give it a run.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, ti, do. I can't go that high.
Got a law.
Yeah, you're putting new sounds in
for a lot.
there too.
Yeah,
New
yeah,
sounds
it's
there
okay
too.
though.
Yeah, Mr. Bobby Bones. Also, if you go to the podcast today, when we finish the show, we're going to continue talking about Lunchbox at Thunder Down Under in ways that we probably couldn't. during
Thunder from down under.
Thunder from Down Under.
Get it right. Pay respect.
Yeah,
to
because
my-
he kept being like, how do I say this?
No,
Which
no,
means, like,
no,
he
no, no,
can't-
He's
no,
very
no.
loyal to it.
Say
I'm sorry. Thunder from Down Under. Thank you. Thunder from Down Under. Yeah, check out the Bobby Bones Show podcast.